Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and today I am making a partial die cut acetate card, and it's totally flat. So I want to show you how to do that. I stenciled and die cut, but just on the front of the card. So stay with me and I'll show you how to do it. Okay. There we go. All right, so this is the stamp. It's called Never Give Up. And I love it because it's a nice flower. So I'm going to position it on here like so. Now, I have it in portrait orientation just for the stamping, but I am going to be turning it to landscape for the actual card. It's just easier, of course, to do it this way. All right, and then we'll give that a good inking. Now I'm doing it inside of my Misty because I have a grip mat in here, which I like to use for stenciling. And plus, I like to stamp over my stenciled image at the end. Okay. So normally I would stencil this and cut it out with the die cut, but that is not what I'm doing today. I am going to stencil this right on the card. So there's no bulk at or anything like that when you're mailing, because I'm doing it right on the card in front. Okay. All right, so the first one is the leaves. So we're going to put those on. It's very easy to line up. It's my stamped image. There we go. And of course it sticks right to my grip mat. We did get more grip mats in today. So if you don't have one that fits in your Misty, you can get one today as they are in stock. So I'm just going to go over this with my green. Okay. And then my second one is flowers. So you just have to adjust your stencil. There we go. And this one I'm going to use my light pink. So this would be worn lipstick. All right. Now I'll take that one off. And number 2 are the little flowers and some detail on the larger flowers. So I'm going to do the little flowers in blue. This is peacock feathers. And this detail, I'm going to use picked raspberry, or no, kitsch flamingo, I think this is. Kitsch flamingo. And then the last one, I'm going to add some more detail to the flowers and dots in the center of the blue flowers. So I'm just going to get those lined up. I love stenciling. Line these 3 up here, those ones there, there. And then I'm going to use soot for the centers of those flowers. And I'm going to use picked raspberry. I believe that this is what this one is. Could be kitsch flamingo. Pretty sure it's pink. Picked raspberry on that one. Yeah. Yeah. So the first one was worn lipstick. The second was kitsch flamingo. The third one was picked raspberry. The blue was peacock feathers. And the black was black soot. Maureen's my Vanna here. Maureen comes in and watches my videos regularly. Okay, so there we go. Didn't take any time at all. Before I take it off, I'm just going to stamp on it again. And then you get a nice crisp looking image. Okay, there we go. How's that? All right, now I'm going to take my die. Where did I put it? I just had them. Well, that's crazy. Is there a die over there? I don't have a die. Well, there you go. I just had it. Or maybe I didn't. Okay, we're going to improvise. So what you do is with your die, I am putting a piece behind here and like so. I'm just going to match that up. I must have left it at home. All right, so we're just improvising here. So I'm going to do partial cutting with my scissors. How's that? All right, so here we go. So I'm just going to partial die, pretend I'm partial die cutting. So if you didn't have a die, you could do something like this. But you want to have a piece of paper behind it. Because we're going to be using that to cover the back. So I'll probably go home and see this die sitting on my die cut station, or I'll find it after I do this. But this just shows you another option that you can do, right? All right, so there we go. My partial die cut. Now, so it's like that, okay? All righty. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I've cut this, I've used the little dots on this one, It's a Spellbinders embossing folder. And I'm going to attach this. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is going on the inside of the card right here. Oops. Okay, I put that in so that you can see the next step that I'm doing. This is my acetate. So the acetate is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it fits my card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive all on the left side of my card. All right. All right. So it's all on the left side of my card. And I have my acetate sitting on the right side of my card. So I'm just going to close this up like so. And it catches onto that acetate. All right, so there's the front of my card. So pretty. Open it up. Now we don't want to see all this tape and everything, hence why we needed this piece. So this piece is going to go right here, like so, and it fits perfectly. So now I am going to add my tape onto the back of this. Now, BB Cameron did a similar card. She attached her acetate differently than I am doing. So now I'm just going to put that on there. So this is partial die cutting without a die. And there we go. How's that? Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay. Now you get some nice sentiments with this stamp. So I am going to put this one on. And this one says, "Your kindness brightens my day." I'll bring back my Misty. Just going to get up. Get that off. There we go. All right, I'm going to put my card in here with this right here. "Your kindness brightens my day." I love this stamp. Okay. And we'll give it us some ink. Now remember, this is small fonts. So I'm just going to tap it. Just lightly tap. There we go. All right. So there's the front of my card. And they have other ones on here. "Thanks, your kindness brightens my day," which I used here. "Grateful for all you do," and "thanks," and "never give up on the things that make you smile." So I think those are very nice sentiments. Okay. So now on the inside, I stamped and cut out "Grateful for all you do." Now, if you didn't want to have that little tiny bit of bulk, you could just stamp it directly onto this side of the card. But this really, there's hardly anything to it. I didn't layer it. I didn't do anything like that. So I'm just going to glue this in place. You could actually stamp it on this blue or teal and then put it through your Big Shot and emboss it. So there we go. Isn't that pretty? And then it stands up like that. It's beautiful. Your kindness brightens my day. Grateful for all you do. Beautiful. It is a lovely stamp for sure. So you just have to remember that when you're die cutting, you want to die cut 2 pieces so that you can do the back. But now I showed you how to do it just using your scissors, and it worked out great as well. All right. So there we go. All right. I have Wednesday's card. I just showed it to Cindy and I couldn't remember what it was. This is really cool. I'll show you this stencil. I'm going to be using the stencil. I'll show you a few ways you can use it. It's called border stencils. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones that you can use. So this is my rainbow card. This will be my last rainbow card because we're almost at the end of June. So here I've done it here in my rainbow colors. And I've used the Cheers stamp, stencil, and die set once again. So I thought it turned out really cute. Very cheerful. This is a really cute stamp set. And I love the fruit. Like you could just do the fruit on it. You don't need the glass.
You could have a rainbow of fruit.
Yeah, you could have rainbow fruit. So cute.
Like strawberries, orange, lemon.
Yeah. And I love this stencil. You guys will really like it. It's lots of fun, very versatile, and you can make all sorts of backgrounds with it. Okay. So I'll be showing you that on Wednesday. And Thursday, you will love this card. It's a quilter's card. I was getting a lot of scraps. So this is the star quilt. And I think it's really cool. So I think you'll enjoy making this one. It's really cool how you make it and everything. So I think you guys will just be making these like crazy. Okay, so this is my quilted star and my rainbow card. So those are my last cards for 10 days. I'm going on holidays. Yes, Maureen's sad. But I will post some repeats. I'll go through and I'll post up some repeats so that you won't go through withdrawal. And I'll be at the lake, and Cindy's coming up to the lake with me for some days too. So we might even go on and have a little hello session from there. Okay. All righty. So there we go. Those are the cards for this week because my holidays start on Friday. So I hope you try this. Sorry about not having the die, but it worked out okay anyways. All right. I must say it's a much needed rest. However, I do have all these projects that I'm taking with me. So Bridgerton cards is one of them. So when I come back, the kits will be ready. So have a great day, everybody. And I'm going home to make cookies because I have a very disappointed girl here, Maureen, who came in to get a cookie and I don't have any. So I am going to go home and make some cookies. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.